それもやっぱりこのボクシングっていうものが好きだから、なんかそのボクシングっていう、ステに行った時はもうそういうモード入っちゃうんじゃないですかね。
やっぱり、ボクシングが好きだから、もうそれが一番ですね。はい。このボクシングが盛り上げる、さらに発展していくための、大事な試合ではあるし、発展していくボクシングを、やっぱりこれ以上人気をって考えたら絶対に負けちゃいけないし。
Naoya Inoue is elevating his game alongside boxing legend Manny Pacquiao as he prepares for a high-stakes clash with Junto Nakatani.
Look, 6, 8, 9, last up.
Known globally as the Monster, Naoya Inoue has already cemented himself as a pound-for-pound elite, dominating multiple weight divisions with a blend of precision, speed, and knockout power. Everybody watches.
やっぱり今あるこの立場であったり、もちろん家族であったり、そういった、いろんなものが要因となって僕を今支えてると思うんですけど、その中で、今32歳になって、なんか見えてくるものっていうのは、やっぱり引退、いつかはやっぱ引退っていうものがもう見えてくる時期にはなってるので、じゃあその先に何をするかって考えたときに、やっぱり大橋会長のやっぱ後を継ぎたい。それが一番の。
Despite his dominance, the showdown with Junto Nakatani presents a unique challenge, one that demands not just physical readiness, but tactical brilliance.
Now,
Swing that body, swing it. Quick, long punches in. Quick them as hard as you can.
okay.
These guys, after 12 rounds of fighting, they're not coming. How would you describe your energy in this camp right now?
もう自分自身と向き合っていいトレーニングが積めてますし、ボクシング自体すごく成長できてるなっていう思いが強く。
Pacquiao's influence stands out. The stylistic similarities with Naoya Inoue have fueled discussion, as incorporating Pacquiao's approach reflects a clear effort to refine Inoue's elite skills, enhancing precision and versatility rather than changing his core identity. In a recent interview with Max Kellerman, Manny Pacquiao praised Naoya Inoue, saying his style reminds him of his younger days. He highlighted Inoue's speed, movement, and aggressive combinations as key similarities. Manny also said that Inoue might be the closest thing to Pacquiao in today's boxing world.
So-and-so, right? The next Manny Pacquiao. And the guy who's come closest to me is Inoue, the monster.
Inoue.
And you just asked me about Inoue. Are you a big fan of Inoue?
Yeah, I like him. I like the way he fights.
Is he the closest thing to you? I'm not saying he's as great as you, but is he the closest thing to Pacquiao that we have in the game right now?
Oh yeah, I can say that. Closest to me, because when he started,
Pacquiao emphasized in interviews that he has been teaching Naoya Inoue the importance of footwork, explaining that sharp movement and angles are essential for creating openings, controlling distance, and maximizing speed.
the proper punches and techniques like that.
Well, he learned it well.
Yes.
Because he's been giving them the proper punching techniques.
Well, I told him
Those
that
four divisions.
the most important in boxing is footwork. When you have footwork, then you can do a lot of things.
Right. Is that what Freddie gave you when you got to wild card? Did that take your game to the next level, the footwork?
The footwork is the best.
Because before Freddie, you were in and out. And then with Freddie, you started giving him more angles,
side
right?
by side, yeah.
Yeah. And then
movement.
it was bad enough when it was just in and out with Manny. Once he started giving him angles,
Right.
whew, it was a problem. Manny, you spent 3.5 years away from professional boxing before.
Inoue's father and trainer, Shingo Inoue, has praised his son's development, saying he has improved significantly and is fully prepared to face any challenge. He emphasized that Inoue's experience, discipline, and growth have elevated him to another level.
もうスイッチは入ってますよ。はい。で、結構本人の切り替えもうまいんですよ。やっぱりこう、抜くとか抜いたりとか、まあ疲れが溜まってるなっていう時はやっぱ自分に言ってきて、今日ちょっと抜いていいとか、やっぱ自分ですごいコントロールしてバランス取ってます。はい。ただ練習モードに入るともうガチッと入るんで、もうそこはもうしっかりもうスイッチは入ってます。もうそうですね。はい。もうこの27な27。でもそれをしっかりやることによって、必ず繋がると思うんですよ。ただ気持ちはもうこの27日、この目の前の試合だけですね。
まあ、最高の試合を見せてやろうという気持ちではいますね。
Media day, ahead of his clash with Junto Nakatani, Naoya Inoue showcased sharp pad work, displaying explosive speed, crisp combinations, and pinpoint accuracy, sending a clear message that he is in peak condition and ready for the high-stakes showdown.
Aí.
On media day ahead of his clash with Junto Nakatani, Naoya Inoue showcased sharp pad work, displaying explosive speed, crisp combinations, and pinpoint accuracy, sending a clear message that he is in peak condition and ready for the high-stakes showdown. Junto Nakatani enters the fight undefeated as a three-weight world champion who recently moved up to super bantamweight and earned his shot at undisputed glory. While Naoya Inoue thrives on explosive bursts and calculated aggression, Nakatani is known for his composure, rangy offense, and ability to control distance. Junto Nakatani has been pushing through a highly intense strength training phase, focusing on elite-level sparring with world-class partners to simulate fight night pressure. His camp has emphasized timing, durability, and tactical adjustments, ensuring he sharpens his skills against a variety of styles ahead of the massive showdown with Naoya Inoue.
Junto's one of the best boxing students that I've ever met. You know, from the day one, he came to the gym with an open mind, and he's never questioned anything that we've ever done. He executes.
ジュントの他の選手と違うところは引き出しの多さなんじゃないかなっていう 順当的にはあまり対戦相手に対しての対策っていうものをまあ少しはありますけど、まあ本人の能力を高めていくっていうトレーニングに重きを置いて。
Trainer Rudy Hernandez has praised Junto Nakatani in interviews, describing him as the best boxing student he has ever worked with. He highlighted Nakatani's discipline, focus, and rapid learning ability, saying his commitment to training separates him from others and makes him a truly special talent in the sport.
Nakatani did against Maloney. Yeah, man, something like that can happen. You know, I noticed that even though like Nakatani, he has the type of style where, you know, he's like, I don't know, it's like you're born like a bow and arrow. You know what I mean? Like you give a person a bow and arrow and he pull that thing back and let released and then, you know, then take off and run and try to hide behind something, you know, and pull that bow and arrow back and release. That's the style that, like, for me, Nakatani has. You know, he has that fencing type of style up front where he uses that lead hand to control distance and range and to you know, win that lead hand battle, to be able to set up that bow and arrow backhand that he got where he can throw it straight.
Nakatani's offensive approach is often described as a bow and arrow system, where he first establishes control of distance using his lead hand like a measuring tool. Once he has his range and timing set, he fires powerful straight shots or sharp-angled backhand counters, releasing them suddenly after drawing opponents in. His style is built on precision and timing rather than constant volume. He also mixes in effective body attacks, often targeting openings when opponents guard high. Combined with subtle slips and a variety of punching angles, Nakatani creates unpredictable sequences that make him difficult to read and counter.
He has a damn good chance of beating him, man. It's gonna be, you're gonna have to catch Inoue offline. He has that offline shot that Inoue gets hit with quite often. Carnitas was able to hit him with an offline shot. Neri was able to hit him and hurt him with an offline shot, man. And Nakatani, he has those offline shots, especially with that backhand. And he can walk him into it. You know, Inoue still has a bad habit of crossing his feet. He'll cross that lead foot. That's what happened when he fought against Carnitas. He crossed the front foot first. He stepped with the front foot to close the distance instead of the back foot to go right. And he brought his head closer to his opponent. That's the reason why Carnitas was able to, you know, go left and then swing back right with the left foot.
Tim Bradley has highlighted a recurring defensive issue in Naoya Inoue's game. When Inoue moves into range, he sometimes crosses his feet during entry rather than maintaining a clean step-by-step approach. This small technical habit can briefly compromise his balance and positioning, bringing his head closer to opponents than intended. As a result, he has been caught in similar situations before, including moments in the Neri fight where angled counters found their target. The concern is that an opponent like Junto Nakatani could study and exploit this pattern. Nakatani's style is built around timing and angle creation, especially through counter shots thrown from slightly offline positions. If Inoue enters carelessly or repeats the foot crossing mistake, Nakatani could capitalize with sharp counter hooks or long backhand shots. These punches are particularly dangerous when an opponent is mid-step or shifting weight, which is when defensive reactions are least stable and most vulnerable.
And is he unbeatable? Well, he looks unbeatable. And the fight ended at the start of round 7. Listen, Inoue is sharp, he's compact, he's got a nice tight defense, he blocks shots with his gloves, but he also got quick reflex slips, he slips back, he's on his toes. He's on his toes a lot when he's in range, but he walks in kind of flat-footed. He puts pressure on with his feet, walks in with that tight defense, and he looks solid. But I think with his speed and his counterpunch, his accuracy, and the fact that he's punching hard body and head and looking to counter most shots that come at him, he's just such a good fighter. I mean, he doesn't really put a foot wrong. He gets clipped with the odd shot. I've seen him on the floor once before. He climbed up to win and then